Yeah, hiya. This is Berry Head on the Devon coast. It lies east of the town of Brixham on the Devon coast. Easy access, nice parking, a little shop and a cafe where you can get a cup of tea, toilet, and then walk up to the head. Quite a bit to see and walk around. And we were lucky enough when we made this visit, the flowers were all out. It was in June time, so it really did make the images. Lots of the images look similar, but I can assure you they are all different. Just a word of warning: if you go there with young children, they do need to be supervised at all times, as you can see. There are a few locations there where there is a barrier, but there's lots and lots of places where there isn't a barrier, so they definitely would need to be supervised all the time. But having said that, there are loads of nice flat places to sit and have a picnic, loads of seats to sit on and just look out to sea. This is probably, out of all the favourite places I have and have photographed, this is probably my number one favourite spot. It is just so peaceful. With the islands, there's a couple of islands off the shore. These are all still images, so I wasn't shooting video at this time when we made this visit. So these are all taken from still images, but hopefully it will portray how splendid the coastline is here. Lots of nesting birds, etc. And lots to see, but yeah, no entertainment at all for the kids, but just peaceful walking, really enjoyable, really nature as it was intended. And this is the remains of an Iron Age fort. And see if I can remember some details of this. It was mainly destroyed 1794 and 1804 when they did some construction of the fortification to protect Torbay naval anchorage against threatened invasion by the French armies, and in doing so they did destroy some of the original Iron Age character. But it's still nice to look at and walk around, and it's nice to see that they're not fenced off and you can mosey around. But the flowers here are absolutely superb when they're out. It's a real haven for photographers, and I'm not sure if we'll ever return. We live in North Norfolk now. We've got lots of cats. We don't get away that often, but if we did get around there, I can assure you I'd look for a really good day and I'd shoot some video. But there you go. Okay, I'll leave you with a bit of music and just enjoy the scenery. And I know a lot of the actual scenes look similar, but trust me, they are all separate photographs. What a lovely peaceful place to sit and look out to sea. See many people come up here just to sit and read a book, but I've never seen any artists, just people relaxing and enjoying it. So whether or not the landscape doesn't lend itself to paintings, I'm not sure, but it's certainly very, very relaxing. I hope that this audio-visual presentation has actually brought across to you the actual how peaceful the place is and the feeling that you get when you're actually just sitting looking out. I should imagine, I've never been here on a bad day, so I should imagine when those fronts come in from the Atlantic, it's probably quite rough and quite unacceptable, but I've always picked the days. I've visited about 3 times, and I've picked the days when when the weather's been very nice. So there you go. You get lots of cargo ships going into Torbay. Yeah, I noticed this old goat, this mountain goat, roaming around, just free. And it looked at me. It didn't take much notice of me. They're just free to roam. They're not tethered in any way whatsoever. So that was that's quite good. And if you walk on the other side of the head, you look across to Torbay. And this particular image, I did sell this actually, this image. I can't remember, it was for a book or somewhere. But on this side you've got different sort of gun emplacements, where they had the old cannons, etc. And you can see the fortifications, can't you, like a proper fort in the old guns. And there is a notice coming up on one of the guns there, and I've slowed it right down and give you a chance to see if you can read the inscriptions, but you can always pause your players. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed the presentation. It certainly brought back some fond memories for me. And thank you very much for watching.